Welcome to vlog 5, back painting in oil paint again, which is good. So that's what I'm going to do. These canvases were drying against the wall for the past few months and a few weeks, and they're ready. And this one, I started working on oil paints yesterday, the week before, the day before, yesterday. And I painted over it completely. I've been working on that since last March, and then last night I completely painted over it. And when I painted over it, you get all these mulberry colours. But I had some pink in it that's on the pedestal, and I might bring that pink back into the piece when it dries in a day or two. But because I completely painted over it, I think I started getting into oil painting again. Sometimes you have to completely sacrifice paintings and start again, really. So looks rotten. Jesus Christ, these paintings, I tell you. I've been working on this painting for so long, and it's going nowhere. Why did I do that? Fucking paint. Why should you do this? So, there we go. Bit of a disaster. That's okay. It's just the way it is. I'll have to let this dry for 2 days, 3 days, because this is oil paint. I'll let it dry for 2 or 3 days, and then I'll start again with placing something in it. But I really liked the colour it was, and now it's too pink, so I have to try and make it browner. I have no idea how I made that pinky brown colour, which I really like. I have to try and remember how I made it and make it again. So, I'm back in the studio and I'm painting again, which is really good because the other night I felt as if I was going to take all my brushes and dig a big hole in the garden and bury the brushes forever. Get into the van and travel the world making tacos out of the back of the van. Really, I just felt like I couldn't paint anymore. And that happens every now and again, and sometimes it happens before you have a bit of a breakthrough as well. And I think I had a bit of a breakthrough really last night, because I came back in last night. I was kind of almost like afraid to come in, but I came in last night. Not afraid, I just didn't want to be coming in. But I came in last night and I painted over some elements of paintings that I had that I was really excited about the other day, and I painted them over. So here I'm making a blue, because sometimes when you don't know what to do, the best thing to do is make a blue, you know, if you're not sure, you know what I mean. A light blue, bit of cerulean, a bit of white, and I've been wanting to put it in there, but I don't know where my steps are, so I'm gonna wing it. And this piece, I started this piece in the summer. I kind of like it. It was drying, it's been drying against the wall for months. And I like this here. I see this as a kind of a Jacob's ladder, really. It's like a kind of a thing that connects this world to the next world. And that's how I see it. And what I do sometimes is I try loads of things, and loads of things don't work, but some things work. But what I realized is, when I was painting years ago, I used to paint very fast. You know, I might do 2 paintings a day. I was just very quick, because the medium that I used they dried very fast. I used to make my own paints, and I'd use anything really. I'd use funguses from the roof, and I'd varnish them, or I'd take ashes from the fire. Wood ash, only wood ash. I'd mix it with PVA, sand, bitumen, and all the artists I really liked were like Jean de Buffet. Later on I discovered Tapies, Antonio Tapies, and all these guys that I just found their work was very immediate, and I loved it. So I painted very quickly, and I didn't really use oil paint. But over the years, having used oil paint, I realised that the layers are really important. So sometimes, like, you might put on a layer here, and very thin layer, and that's what I've been doing for years, using loads and loads of thin layers. So what happens is, the paintings take a lot longer to finish. They might take 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. Some of them have taken 3 or 4 years, and that's just the way it is with the oil paint. It's just layering. So when you look at certain paintings, you might think, you know, that guy must have thrown a tub of paint out of a moving car to get that effect. And then you realise after a while that, yeah, you know, the last stroke might have been thrown out of a moving car, but all the layers underneath might take a year or two to do. And what I do, so what you see is, the other night I had a bit of a breakthrough and I painted over a load of canvases. This one I started in 2018 and I painted it pink a few days ago, and it's been drying and I really like it. And then I put that blue at the bottom. I have an idea what's happening, but I'm not sure. Last night I painted over that. It's a bit of a heartbreaker, that one. And the one next to it, well, no, the one next to it isn't too bad. This one's a heartbreaker. Anyway, I painted over it and it's going really good. No, today I let that dry. I let these dry for the next few days, and then I rework them. And sometimes what I do is I put these canvases underneath the ones that I'm painting on, and they collect the drips. The reason I used to do that before was I was always trying to save paint, really. So I'd save the paint and then rework them again. But I really like the effect of how the impact of the splash might meet a very kind of almost contrived, in a way, stroke or structure. So I like that. So sometimes I put little canvases underneath, like this drip, no, will go down there, be collected, and it's reused again. And so I'm feeling a lot better about the whole thing, really. You know, like, I think I'm not gonna bury the brushes this week, put it that way.